Sticky notes.
Alrighty, let me go grab the old ones.
Yeah, how are they aging so far? We're about to find out. Which ones are broken? Which ones are sitting pretty?
Alrighty, so like we said, I brought this in, kind of stole this from TNT. Was it Inside the NBA? So what they kind of do is like every once in a while they'll put sticky notes up, and then they'll go back and revisit. Like, hey, do you this is a point that counteracts this one. Which one do you want to keep? But this one, I'm gonna bring each week. I'm gonna bring them down and be like, do you want to keep this one up on the board, or do you want me to replace it? Alrighty, so Kaleb, will Max Brosner be a starter this year?
No.
You sure? Because Carson Wentz can get hurt.
It's true, but my gut says no. God's not that nice to me.
All righty. So he's putting that one on the bench. Green Bay winning the division, Kaleb.
Yes.
All righty. We are going to keep that one. Colts winning the AFC South for me. I'm going to keep that. November 30th, Mike McDaniels is fired. Zach Wilson becomes a starter for the Dolphins.
Maybe not that specific date, but he's still going to get fired by then.
Okay, so we're going to keep that one. CJ Stroud will be a bust, and the class of 2023 will be an all-time worst class for QBs.
You might want to sit on that one, yeah.
I'm going to sit on that one. So I keep all mine and kind of your meme. You dropped the meme pick pretty much, but I actually think that you're going to be right about that.
It could. You know what? Keep it on there. Keep it on there.
There we go. We're going to keep all of ours back on there.
Yeah. None have keep a perfect week 1.
All righty. So that means after week 2, we get to pick some sticky notes that we want to write down and put on the board. If you got one, let it rip. If not, I can go.
I had one. Just escaped my head. You go.
All righty. I am going to go with that the Panthers are going to fire their head coach during the season.
Wow. Dave Canales? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. The hot one.
How do you spell that? I don't care.
Canales.
Fired.
He does kind of feel like an AI generated coach. Like he doesn't feel like a real
thank
guy.
You. Yes.
But he was responsible for Baker's renaissance.
Okay, and so was Liam Cohen. Like, what are we on about?
No. Canales was actually responsible. Cohen was riding the coattails.
I think Baker Mayfield is kind of like the Peyton Manning. He just gets all these guys hired as head coaches.
Yeah.
Yes. Dave Canales, or which one's closer to Adam Gase?
Like in a personal relationship, or like
no? Which one do you think is the biggest fraud?
Cohen's a bigger fraud.
Okay.
Dude, he coached Northeast football. Give me a break. Like, he coached all the schools around here except for the one I went to.
Dave Canales is going to be fired during the season. That's what I'm going to
Wow. I don't know about that. I don't know.
All righty.
All right. I got one for you.
Here we go. Week 2 for...
You know this JJ McCarthy injury that's going on right now?
Uh-huh.
Some people propose that it's fake, and he just needs to sit down and take a reset. You might think where I'm going with this, but I'm going to hit you with a curveball. Caleb Williams will be shut down for a couple of weeks at some point during the season, and it will be disguised as a lower leg injury.
So Caleb Williams gets benched.
Temporarily benched under the guise of an injury.
Gotcha.
So just remember that context, because I think he needs it, and I think Ben Johnson would be smart if he did it.
Like he got lower back pain randomly.
Yeah, like, oh, dude, he's
so
got
the Micah Parsons, like Micah Parsons was, I don't know if I'm going to play this season, and all of a sudden money cured his back issues.
Yeah, but Caleb Williams needs that Bryce Young benching that happened last year, because he's got all the talent in the world. You can see that. You can see his fastball. You can see his accuracies when he's on script. Off script, they're a mess. So I think he needs that couple weeks to sit down and reevaluate. But Caleb Williams is so highly touted as a prospect, they can't just sit him. Like Bryce Young, you could just sit and nobody would think seconds of it. You sit Caleb Williams, that's a big story. So he's gonna get hurt, and miss 3-4 weeks, come back and look better. So that was that was the Kaleb Williams thing I wanted you to remind me of later, but I got it.
I'm gonna go with that. I just had it in my head. Oh gosh, this is the best part.
This is the best part.
Oh yeah, Jake Browning will lead their team to above 500 when Joe Burrow.
So you're having them steal a couple of those big time games.
Yep, Jake Browning leads the Bengals to 500, above 500, when Joe Burrow gets back. Which, I mean, if you were going to go with like what I said about the Chiefs, that would probably mean the Chiefs would probably miss the playoffs on that. They would probably be the team. Well, they would be the 2 wild card teams probably. What are you going to write down? You want me to write down Aaron Rodgers is going to go on an ayahuasca retreat in the middle?
I was just thinking Aaron Rodgers does not finish the season the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, I actually like that. That's actually.
I don't think he'll get traded, but I do think if the Steelers are going to finish below 500, it is evident come like week 15. They'll sit Rodgers or they'll cut him. He's not going to finish the season with this as a Steelers starting quarterback. He may not finish on the roster, on the 53 man. They might cut him, but I'll just say not the starter.
Gotcha. He will not be the starter in the final week of the season. All righty, that is 4 new sticky notes up there. Obviously, next week we are going to put them down again and see whether or not we are going to stick with them.
Quarterback focused on mine.